welcome back to my channel Life with Saeed, and today I'm gonna make saffron Hyderabadi biryani. You hear me right. So today I'm gonna teach you how to make a authentic Indian saffron biryani. So I just went some time back to the grocery shop. I did all my shopping. I'm gonna tell you what you guys need to buy. First thing first, you're gonna buy basmati biryani rice, which is this. Try to buy, you don't have to be very specific in terms of brand. You can buy any brand, but make sure the rice is long and basmati. Then I've got a yogurt, which is 2 kilos. I'm gonna use half of it, and I'm gonna use half to make something to eat with biryani that we call raita. That's in Indian language. And I've got saffron, Persian saffron, then cashew, almond, garlic and ginger paste, and I got this milk as well. So you guys must be thinking, why this guy is gonna add a milk in the biryani? It's very exciting, and I can guarantee you when you use all my ingredients, your biryani is gonna be a next level biryani. Then I've got this one, Amul ghee. Doesn't have to be the specific brand, you can buy any brand. Then I've got tomatoes, coriander, then I've got mint, mutton, lemon, onion, then I've got carrot as well. Carrot, I'm not gonna put it in biryani, but of course I'm gonna make something else, what I just mentioned, raita. So first thing first, what you do is you take a rice, you put it in the bowl and add some water and leave it for at least 25 to 30 minutes. The rice has to be in the water for at least 30 minutes. So I just put the rice in the water. So I'm gonna wash it 3 times to make sure my rice is very clean. Then I'm gonna leave it in the water. If you see now, I did clean thrice, then the meat is clean already. So clean meat 3 times, so make sure there is no blood inside and it's clean. Okay, so once after you clean the meat, you're gonna put ginger garlic paste or 2 tablespoons. So the spoon should be like this, and you add 2 tablespoons. 1, 2 tablespoons of this. Then so you're gonna add cinnamon. This is the quantity of cinnamon, and you're gonna add 6 pieces of cardamom. Then you're gonna add, we call it cumin seeds. This is a cumin seed. If you see, this is a cumin seed. It's gonna be 1 tablespoon of cumin seed, and cinnamon. Take 1 big and 1 small, and 6 pieces of this. You're gonna put it in the blender because we wanted to get this masala fresh. We're not gonna use from the box. We're gonna use it fresh. We're gonna make it fresh. Fresh. Am I saying fresh a lot? Fresh. All right, I'm gonna blend this. Okay, we're done blending this masala. And the masala, if you see, it has to be like this fine. It should not be like big. It should be like same like a powder. You understand? Then you put it all over your meat. Then I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of salt. Gonna add 1 tablespoon of salt. So the salt quantity should be like this. Then I'm gonna add red chili powder. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of red chili powder, but it's not gonna be spicy, don't worry about it. 2 tablespoons looks like very spicy, but it's not. So this is 1. I'm gonna put 1 more. 2 tablespoons of red chili. Then we're gonna mix this. After you put everything, you gotta mix everything, yeah? So whatever the masala you put, it should be inside the meat. So when you mix it well, it's gonna look like this. And this meat, you're gonna keep it on the side for 30 minutes. Then after 30 minutes, we're gonna add almond and cashew. Okay, now we're gonna add almonds. We're gonna take 10 almonds. So I've got 6 here. Gonna take 4 more. 10 almonds. Then 10 cashew nuts. 6. Then I'm gonna add pistachio. So since I have pistachio which is chopped, I need to take pistachio like a quantity, like I'm taking 10. So if you guys don't have a chopped pistachio, if you have a whole pistachio, you're gonna take 10 pieces of pistachio. This is how it's gonna be. Then in the meanwhile, what I'm gonna do is, now is the time to tell you why I'm gonna use a milk in biryani. Instead of adding water in saffron for the end pot, I'm gonna add milk. All right, so I'm gonna put saffron. So this saffron quantity, if you see, it's 1 gram. 1 gram saffron. I'm gonna put it in the glass of water. Sorry, in the glass. Then I'm gonna add milk. I'm not gonna put everything, so half of the glass is okay. So you put 1 gram, then you're gonna just put it on the side. So by the time you cook everything, your saffron is ready to be on the rice once you finish biryani. So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna blend this. So cutting onions is not an easy job for a man, or I don't know if the woman, they can also still cry while cutting onions. But it's not an easy job. I did already 2 and I've got 2 more to go and I'm already crying. It's not an easy job. So hats off to the woman who's doing this job, and I hope you guys are not crying like me. Look at this. You gotta be very, like careful when you cut the onion, because when you make biryani, you see, you have to cut fine layer. If I show you, this is how the biryani onion looks like. You gotta make sure that you're cutting fine, like this, see? After 30 minutes, I'm gonna add this one, the blended cashew and almonds. Okay, so now we're gonna add oil. We're gonna add a lot of oil. Biryani needs oil. So this is something like 750 ml. I'm gonna use half of it. You see, I used half of it. Then after some time, once the oil is boiling, it's already hot, I'm gonna add onion and I'm gonna fry. But make sure when you fry onion, you're not gonna make it black. You have to keep it reddish. It should not be black, it should be red. That's it. So what we're gonna do next, since we kept the meat for a very long time, so it's like almost 1 hour. It's with the ingredients what I put inside. So I'm gonna put it in the pan. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add yogurt. So I'm gonna add approximately 500 grams of yogurt in the meat. Look at this. So it's like a 500 grams of yogurt you put inside. Then mix the yogurt with the meat. Okay, do you see now? The yogurt is mixed with the meat very well. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna add the tomatoes. The 4 tomatoes you're gonna add and mix it and leave it for 10 to 15 minutes. Once you add the tomatoes, you're gonna mix it well. So you have an option, either you can do it by spoon or you can do it by the hand. So whatever is convenient for you, you can do that. So once you mix the tomato, leave the meat for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, what's next now? So just wanted to tell you, when you fry the onions, you're not gonna throw this oil. Do not throw the oil. Keep the oil on the side, and then the onion, it should be like this. Do you see? It's not black, it's red, it's not black. If you do black, you're gonna have a bitter taste in your biryani. So make sure the onion is red, not black. So what I'm gonna do is, since it's already 15 minutes, I'm gonna put this on the gas. The meat. Do not add water, do not add anything. Whatever we did in the video, that's it. You're not gonna add the water. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, in the beginning of the video, I did mention I'm gonna make a dish using yogurt which you can eat with biryani. So this dish, it's an option for you. If you wish to make this to eat with biryani, you can. If you don't want anything to eat with biryani, you can just have biryani. You don't have to do this. So I'm gonna take a kilo of yogurt, fresh yogurt. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put everything. So this is almost a kilo. Then I'm gonna add, okay, so I did chop the onions. So again, the onions is an option for you. If you wish to add onions, if you like, you can add. If you don't wanna add onions, you can remove onions. So you just cut the cucumber, then carrot. So how I slash the carrot is using this. So it's very easy and convenient. You put the carrot and you just slash it and you're gonna have something like this. Then you have coriander here. Then I took 1 green chili. You make a small pieces of green chili, then you add it in the yogurt. So we're gonna add everything inside right away. Then we're gonna mix everything with the yogurt. Then we're gonna add salt, little salt. We're not gonna add too much, just a little salt. Let's say just a little salt, just for a taste. That's it. Then we're gonna mix this. This is very delicious to eat with biryani, trust me. You have to mix really well. This is how it's gonna look like. So when you prepare this, you have to leave this for at least, before you eat, at least it should be 30 minutes. You have to leave it like that for 30 minutes at least. So when you are halfway to biryani, you make this and you keep it on the side. Alright, so this is gonna be the final stage of biryani. And this one is very important for you. From here onwards, you're gonna pay more attention because the final stage is always the best stage. If you focus really good for small time, your biryani is gonna turn to the next level. Look at this. I just cooked the meat and the meat is already tender, you understand? And I can still see some water in the meat, so I have to wait for some more time so the meat can get little dry. Then I'm gonna add Ajinomoto. I don't know what is in other language, but it's written on the packet, Ajinomoto. So you can buy this. I'm gonna tell you how you can put what is the quantity you're gonna add in the meat. You don't have to add too much. It's not a salt. It comes like a white, but you have to take a pinch, small pinch from this and put it on the meat, but not right now. We have to wait for some more time. So this is very important. So I'm gonna add Ajinomoto now. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna add. Okay, do you see this one? This is just a pinch. You don't need too much. It's like a pinch. You don't need to add too much. Now I'm gonna just mix this. Because after you add Ajinomoto, you have to cook for at least 5 minutes. So since the water is less, so it's gonna take more 5 minutes to get dry. After Ajinomoto, I'm gonna add lemon. Okay, the quantity of lemon I'm putting is 1 of this and half of this. So 1 1/2 quantity of lemon I'm gonna add in the meat. So while cooking, we're gonna do this. Alright, now it's a challenge to take out the seeds. Make sure you take out the seed. If you put the seed inside, it's not gonna taste nice because it will give you a bitter taste. Alright, so I'm gonna add lemon just to make sure that I'm not putting seeds. The reason why you add lemon while cooking, because you don't want to have a lemon taste when the biryani is ready. You understand? It's very important. Alright, so we're gonna cook the rice now, and cinnamon, this one stick, we're gonna put one this, then 2 big sticks. Okay, then I'm gonna add cardamom, probably five pieces of cardamom, yeah, in the water. Then I'm gonna add 1 lemon, and make sure you remove the seeds. It's very important not to put the seeds inside. If you put the seed inside, it's gonna give you a different taste. Make sure you remove the seed before you put in the water. I think I dropped one. You see? So it's very important to remove. I dropped one. It's very important. So you're gonna add 1 lemon. If you follow this recipe 100%, then you will surprised to see a very authentic, very tasty Indian saffron biryani. So this was a lemon, and I did again dropped a seed. Be very careful. See? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna add salt. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of salt. Okay. So this is 2 tablespoons of salt. Then we're gonna cover this, leave it until the water literally boils. Then we're gonna add this rice. Do you see the rice now? Looks really nice, ready to cook. Okay, so as you can see that I took out the meat already. It's very well done, it's very cooked. Then I'm gonna take coriander, mint leaf, and about 8 green chilies. Okay, so when I talk about green chilies, it's not that biryani is gonna be spicy. We're not gonna slit, okay? Do not cut the chili. You just take off the head and put it like this. You're not gonna cut, you're not gonna do anything. So this chili is not gonna give spicy, it's gonna be just for the decoration for the biryani. So I didn't wash it, so I'm gonna wash. Then I'm gonna cut coriander and mint. Then I'm gonna mix up with meat. All right, so we're gonna add the rice in the water. So this is how it should be, you know. You see the water is boiling, then you add the rice. This is how you're gonna add the rice. While we are cooking the rice, we're gonna mix the meat with the onions, and we're gonna put coriander, mint, and the green chili. So let me start off with coriander. This is how you put the coriander. Then we're gonna put mint, and then we're gonna crush onions on the top. So if you see, the onion is like, okay, there's another important part, which is you need to smash the onions like this. You need to make it small. make it small, then you're gonna mix with the meat. Then I'm gonna add, I'm not sure that how I'm gonna mix it, because if you see this one, the vessel what I have is very small. So I'm gonna try my best to mix it well with the meat. So when I'm done with this, okay, let's put it inside. So you have to mix it really well. 80% cooked. So when you see the rice 80% cooked, close the gas. You don't have to cook 100%. Now I'm gonna take out the water, then yeah, we'll go to the next step. Alright, so let me take the rice outside, because I don't have enough vessel. I gotta manage with this. So what you do is, once you take out the rice, you just put a little, 10%, I would not say 10%, I would say 20%. 20% I would say. I was just checking my microphone is working or not. All right, so 20% when you put it back on the gas. Then we're gonna add meat. Let's go. This is perfect. We're gonna add the meat now. Bismillah. MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. So after you put the rice, just have to make sure that you adjust the right in the right way. Then whatever the oil you fried the rice, yeah, you're gonna put it on the top. You're not gonna add the extra oil, you're just gonna use the used oil, the one you fried the rice, we call that onions. Then after this, we're gonna add the ghee. This is the one. Okay, so how much are you gonna put? Let's say this is somewhere around, what do you call that? What's the quantity of this? This is 500 ml. So you're gonna put somewhere around close to 225 ml. Just to a little bit. So we did drop okay, then we're gonna some more. Then now we're gonna add the ghee goes inside the rice, then we will add the. So okay, so when you start the gas again, so do not cook at the low pressure. You have to cook on the high pressure for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Reason why? Because you need to make the pan hot again. now I'm gonna add this saffron on the top. Just I have to make sure that the ghee is inside the rice, is not outside. Okay, now I'm gonna add the saffron. So you put saffron on the two sides, no need to put it all over. So now we're gonna cover the top and we will leave it for at least 6 to 7 minutes with the low. I forgot the final step, which is this Ajinomoto, which we put it before. We're gonna add half a pinch and make sure this Ajinomoto, this much, you're gonna drop it on every rice. You see this? You're gonna drop it all over. So it has to be everywhere. Now we're gonna cover. We will leave it for some time. Finally, biryani, saffron mutton biryani is ready. Now I'm gonna take it in the plate. I'm gonna try and tell you how this saffron biryani is. This is how the saffron biryani looks like. So let's try biryani, how the biryani is cooked. I'm gonna try with the meat. Oof, meat is also cooked. Wow. You have no idea how tasty this biryani is. I think I should thank me for making this delicious biryani, and you guys must try. Just copy my recipe. I can guarantee you, you will make the best biryani in the world. I'm not joking. This biryani is really a high-end, authentic saffron. Very nice. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe my channel, and let me know if you want me to try and cook some other food. I would be happy to do that. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.